Hello people, Tofu here, today reviewing Transcraft's Beetle T-02. This will be my attempt to make a longer than usual review video and hopefully more in-depth for everyone. Okay, I got this from Show Z store, thanks guys. This thing actually arrived to me in 8 days. 8 days from leaving mainland overseas to here. That's awesome. 8 days. Okay. I have here 5U. In the back, I'm going to go off and first do the visual comparison for these two. Let you guys see how much they look alike. A lot of people didn't like the weathered look or the dirty, grungy look of the Transcraft. I think that's actually pretty good. They did a good job overall, but you know, there's some parts that are just too clean, I guess, when you're comparing them. But they're clean because of the vehicle mode. You know, the dirt goes from the bottom up. It's clean in the abs, you know, maybe that should have been dirtied up in there because it's deep inside. And then of course you go around, and this looks clean, you know. This part here, underfoot, that's the side. Oh, that's the top of the vehicle. But let's see here if I can zoom them out and you can see their proportions. And I forgot to put his wings on for comparison, but alright, this guy aside. There's a fire scorpion in back. Toy World. Okay, let's get back to this guy. So, going to the eyes, I think they did a great job in how they decided to display the eyes. You know, there's no light effects, no LED effects, but what they did was, you know, gave them like an opaque whitish blue paint for the eyes, so it has like a glow effect, a glowish look to it without having to need any LEDs, so he's not lifeless. Right? Not lifeless. Upper arm swivel, everything is friction joints, but they are very tight. He's got elbow, double, no, single, yeah, single. The non-articulated fingers that a few people don't like, which is understandable. You know, waist articulation. We swivel. There's no actual thigh swivel, but it's ball joint. Goes all the way up. All the way back. The knee here, with the articulated knee here. That's great. Let's see here. Only an inward tilt, I guess, for the ankle. Inward tilt, things will pop apart. Inward tilt. There's also, yep, a little bit of back. There you go, back. Now, if you handle this figure enough, you'll realize when you're done playing around with them, like maybe put in through 1 or 2 transformations, you'll end up with a little bit of yellow. And I think, I'm not sure if it comes from this or this, but to me it looks like the yellow here is a little different from this. But you end up like, looks like you just ate some honey mustard pretzel. You got little yellow fingertips going on. It is quite minor, you know, but you'll notice that. Maybe it'll eventually wear off, because I would imagine it would. You know. On my figure, the right door wing is a little loose. Like say this one, polyurethane later. Haven't done anything yet. You know, not loose. This one, a little loose. But it does, I guess, stick out like that. But like there, you can see how it's loose, right? no fixed positions for the shoulders. They just kind of are there. You know, you can move them about. The tabs you see here will be for tabbing in the back wheels. Let's see if I can get my pointing tool, if I have any. If not, oh well. Maybe I'll use one of his weapons. Okay, so let's go ahead and cover these guys. You get two different hand blades. Two different ones. And again, the effects they chose for the eyes. What is this? The battle version head, battle helmet. You know, he's got the green lenses going on. That's awesome. Now, as you can see, the inconsistent weathering. You won't notice this, of course, but so on this one, right? Half of the bottom is not weathered at all. The other half is. And of course, that's kind of strange because unless I guess you make them look up, you're not going to see it. But it's kind of weird how it's missed. Right. Yeah. Okay. I actually dig how they did the arm cannon or hand cannon. I'm guessing that's a hand cannon. So this guy can actually, you know, do it as he did in the movie. You know, he wraps it around. That's awesome how they did that. No LED effects in this, I believe, as well. Yeah, no LED effects, which is fine, because he's a tiny figure. Okay, before I transform him, let's see if I can compare him scale-wise. Comes up to crotch. Crotch. There you go. So you can see how small he is. Bottom of crotch, I guess. Which isn't bad. I think he actually, when they both transform alt modes, they actually scale. I'm guessing. Alright, let's see. Toy World. Toy World is a little long-legged, so he even looks shorter because of that. Long-legged, short-waisted Toy World. And let's see here. I wanted to show you guys my living conditions. So. Alright, so the town I live in, I have to box my figures all the time because of what I get every week. So this here builds up on my window seals every week. I have to box these guys up constantly. Otherwise they'd be covered in soot on a weekly basis. Yeah, his town's dirty. It's got a factory nearby. Alright. Sob story. Okay, I am going to try to transform this figure on camera. Okay, let's start with antenna down. Just collapse. Fingers, the hands, thumbs in, out of the way. Is that good? That. Off the chest. Untab the upper torso. Okay, so you want to prep the arms first, right? So you want to have these little parts here. I guess you can say that's his biceps facing inwards. The biceps facing inwards. And then forearm guards facing back. Inwards, facing back. Now I can do that. Okay. work on these wings. They are on a ball joint, so they pop off. It's okay. Makes it so that you don't damage them. They just pop off if too much force is applied in the inappropriate areas. Pull up the lower body. Turn the thoracic bits around. Rotate, swing around. Right. So you can see here how you want this lever, I guess. It's basically fit in there like that. Right. Okay. But this for now, you'll want to then you have them like this. These nice spread apart. There you go. Even more. Nice and spread apart. You want to try to see you can fold in. Stretch that around. Lower back out. Fold in his upper arms. Okay, I think I had this a little backwards a little bit. So let's see if I can get this right. All spread apart. Chest out, forearm tabs out, and push this in. Okay. It's nice and collapsed. Let's see if I can get this thing. So you see how it goes askew, right? I get it. There you go. Lined up. There you go. Work it a little bit. So you see how he's nice and collapsed here. As tight as you want it. Sometimes I want you to do the whole leg assembly first, and disassemble it first, but I like to do the tabbing of the legs together first, right? And that way you can get a nice solid tab. And let's see if those thumbs are enough out of the way. Because these thumbs here may get in the way of these legs collapsing all the way in. Not collapsing, but tabbing all the way in. Work on this. You want to try to get the ankle curve very sharp there. Try to see if you can get those underneath the groin crotch piece. These windows out of the way. These wing windows out of the way again. Okay. I think we can move on to the feet. Untie the back of the foot, the heels. Pretty tight. swing the top of the car around, leave it a little loose. Wheels around, and these panels down. Swing that out. This. Pivot this over, right? Let me try to see this wheel back. This over. Now there is a tab here that will fit there. You get that in there and it should pop in pretty good. There you go, nice and tight. I guess now you could swing the wheels around. Okay, let's go on to the other side. Well, if you want to, you can do this now or later. Slide that down. Now, so you'll end up with this splay. It's kind of like a frog, right? Kind of like a frog. Okay, you can take up his back of the leg, hamstring panels, flip them up and around. So once you have everything kind of like this, right, if you want to realign things, you can. Things back out. Tweaks here and there. And then holds up like that. See how that just went in there without much force, right? These, they look like designs, right? But they are, in fact, grooves. So this here will fit into here. They're very tight. Like a hammer groove. You see these knee parts here? You're gonna make them. You want to make them from here. Make them flat. That's it. There you go. Now fold it up. Okay. And then 2 grooves here. They are on the top. So groove there. And a groove right there. Let's see if you can tap those in. And everything's slowly coming together. Groove, fenders have a groove too. quite nicely here just now. This back one. Back one's nice, all metal. I'm thinking this is what, like a zinc? It's not really cast iron, I don't think. Different type of metal. Zinc. Any metal experts out there, let me know. Okay. Let's see. Let's flip these down. In camera. Pretty good. You can flip these back tail lights out. And slowly coming together. There we go. Do the abs, fold the abs down. These are small little grooves here on the windows. Let's see, hopefully you guys can see that. 2 grooves on the windows will fit in there. Alright, got that side bit in. And up to you how you want to do this. If you want to do the rear wheels first, let's try to see if we can get that. Those tabs. I have a tab in the side for each wheel. Pretty tight clearance for these rear wheels, because you can see here, there's a little piece of plastic right there. So you've got just like a millimeter so that you can freely spin. It's a little iffy. Now you can take this part. Oh, that's why I got jacked up. Okay, let's do it this way. Take these zipper teeth feet. Yeah, nice and tight. Fold down the back of the feet. And now, once you get everything together, you can sit there and start squeezing them tight. Try to get all the panels flush. Great little figure. Very tight. No wasted space. Everything, the robots tucked all in there. Okay, let's see if I can undo. Transfer 1 back 2. Robot mode. Let's do this first. Let's do this part. Okay, on to the knee assembly. Okay, so somewhat complex, but it's more attention to detail really. So his knee, right here, there's a groove on either side for the tabs here and here. Okay, get that back far away from the kneecap, right? If you can, just kneecap back up. There we go. Okay. Tab in the inner knee first. Take this kneecap down. Here is a tab here. For this hole here. Once you get that back one, you can bring it forward. It lines up. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. There you go. Down. Forward. Forward. Okay. Tab this one in first. And then this side tab here will fit into this here. It's you can barely see it, but it is a slot. There you have it. One foot done. That's foot done. Alright, let's see. Let's fold him out. That. Tab there, slot there. Tabs here, slots there. There you go. All right, that's about it. That's all for me for now. Peace. Later. Okay, I'm gonna put on this guy's weapons. What is that? Just slide this on. There you go. This is a cool one. No gimmicks, I'm guessing. This one looks awesome. All right. See how it goes on. Like right here. Nope. Right. Tab. Oh yeah, there's a tab right there. So it's gonna tab.